first with Tyler Glasnow today, just with this being his final tune-up of spring now, what are you kind of hoping to see from him? And what has been just the biggest point of emphasis, especially with that more athletic delivery that you've been seeing this spring?
I think with Tyler, I think he's had a really good camp, very consistent. We've talked a lot about him staying athletic in his delivery. I think he's just got a lot more clarity right now going into the season. Isn't very anxious. So I think today, if we can get him up to, right around 60 pitches, something like that, 60, 65, however that looks, 4 or 5 innings, get him into the 5th inning, something like that would be great.
It's obviously hard to project what the season could look like for him, but is there something that just feels really special with these adjustments that he's made and how this could really have a positive impact, especially for him just with longevity and looking to have a healthy year?
Well, I think first and foremost, we all feel that kind of cleaning up his delivery, as we've talked about being more athletic, is going to allow him to stay more healthy. And the other part of it is I just think there's some mental clarity. I think he's freed up a lot more now than he probably has been in years past.
I know Mookie spoke last night. What are the conversations like with him, sir?
Talked to Mookie today and really encouraged. Went through a full day today at Dodger Stadium. He hit, took grounders through, kept food down, which is great. And so my expectation is that he plays tomorrow and takes a few at-bats.
Oh, wow.
How concerning was this getting that it was kind of lasting this long, and the eating part especially, that had continued to bug him to this point?
It was I think it was getting to be pretty concerning because there really isn't something to kind of compare what he was going through. And so I just think we were just trying to remain positive, but it was really disconcerting. Still trying to stay optimistic, but I do think that Mookie's turned a corner. Again, talked to him, said he feels great on his way home, and expects to kind of play tomorrow. So right now we're in a good spot.
If he plays tomorrow, you'd expect him to be ready for Thursday?
I think so, yeah.
You had mentioned last night that he was going to try a new medication. Do you think that's what's been kind of the turnaround for him, or maybe just another day of rest?
I think he was alluding to getting to a common denominator on kind of a diet kind of situation. So I'll let him speak to that more.
So when you say that he felt good today, does that mean he did try solid food because he said he can't keep that down?
He did. He tried solid food, kept it down, got through his workout, and is going to go home and eat some more solid food.
Is that because he said last night they put him on some new medication that helped solve the problem? Is that part of this equation?
You know what, Dave? It's probably part of it, but maybe not all of it, but maybe part of it, yeah.
Obviously, not only are you encouraging plays tomorrow, but he was doubtful about Thursday.
He was doubtful, and we'll just kind of leave it as we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Obviously, you want Mookie out there, but how nice is it that you have 2 quality shortstops back of that position in Rojas and there?
It's great. I mean, it's like there's not many teams that can afford to lose, a guy like Mookie Betts at a premium position and really not lose anything on the defensive side with Mickey Rowe and obviously Tommy, who can play anywhere. So we're better with Mookie, but certainly, it's a team that can certainly keep moving forward.
Is Ohtani going to start throwing bullpens again? Do you guys have a schedule?
Yeah, he's going to throw a pen on Saturday.
And then kind of start the ramp up again?
Yeah, so once he gets to the pen on Saturday, then I think that we'll have a better idea of what a plan looks like.
When you guys look at his pitching, is part of it probably knowing that you don't need 20 or 25 starts out of him this year? It's just trying to get him at the place you want closer to the end of the season?
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. And also just appreciating that it's the second Tommy John, getting ready for a major league season with the bat, with his left shoulder surgery, and really understanding that this is a long-term play for Shohei's well-being also. So making sure that we're as cautious and careful as we possibly can. And yeah, for 2025, the most important piece of this is having him be able to do both, through the end of the season and through October.
Do you know like how long a full ramp up might look in his kind of situation once he does start throwing pins again?
I don't. I don't even. I mean, I think that if you kind of go through spring training and how you look at that, but I don't really want to speculate too much. It's hard to kind of do that.
Dave, so do you look at this as essentially like starting over for him?
I think given what he's gone through, keeping his arm going, I think that's kind of fair, but I don't know what that looks like as far as weeks, and I'm not going to try to prognosticate, but I think that it's a fair take.
If you can get 18 to 20 starts out of him, is that a win?
We would bank that right now. All right, thank you.